right, Mr. Taliaferro's everybody doing out there? Look, I don't know why this New York Knicks fan base is so upset. As I told you guys yesterday, I don't think their position is that bad at all. I think number 3, here's what happens at number 3. Because let's just call a spade a spade. I don't know what Kevin Durant feels about Zion Williamson being a New York Knick. I don't know if he would have been for that or against that. I would guess a guy like Kevin Durant who likes playing with talent would have been for that. But maybe he wants more veteran players, right? If we believe that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are for sure going to be New York Knicks, right? Let's just put this together, right? Now you have an out. If you're the New York Knicks, think about this long and hard. Zion's off the table. The Pelicans are going to get Zion at number 1. Think about that. But you're still high enough to get an all-star caliber player. Or other teams know they can go get an all-star caliber player with your number 3 pick. It's not number 4. It's not number 5. You have the number 3 pick. There are 3, to me, bona fide all-stars. 3 guys that I for sure know will make an all-star game in this league at some point in their career at the top 3 picks. I got the Pelicans with Zion. If the Grizzlies go get Ja Morant, and whatever the Knicks do at 3, which will probably be RJ Barrett. Barrett, Ja, and Zion are 3 guys that I for sure know are going to make an all-star game at some point in their career. Maybe not at the gate, but at some point in their career. I said that for a reason, right? Think about this. If you keep the pick, RJ Barrett makes much better sense with Kyrie Irving than other guys would have made, right? Like RJ Barrett to be the primary ball handler and let Kyrie Irving just kind of still be point guard when he wants to, but play off ball a lot like Kyrie likes to do. Or Kyrie play on ball and RJ play off. It's almost getting like a miniature James Harden in there. That's what he's been compared to, right? Or you trade that number 3 pick. Now you don't now you're not the team that traded Zion Williamson. You're the team that traded the number 3 pick. And then maybe go get Anthony Davis. Let's say Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving wanted a veteran over a rookie like Zion's only 19. I know his game is mature, but he's only 19. Think about that. There's no pressure saying you were the guys that got Zion traded, right? Like, or traded the pick that would have been a Zion. Forget that. Now it's just the number 3 pick. You don't think the Pelicans will entertain the chances of getting Zion and RJ Barrett back together? Think about that. Zion, RJ Barrett, they're best friends. They were roommates at Duke. You know they're close, right? Think about it. What if Zion's like, oh my goodness, I get to play with RJ Barrett in New Orleans? You know he's not going to be that fond of playing in New Orleans, but if he can do it with his best friend, think about that. I don't think the Knicks situation is as bad as everybody else saying it. I don't agree with that. They're in a decent spot here. All right, obviously you want the number 1 pick, but think about it. What if we could go trade? And they got some good players. Dennis Smith Jr., I don't know how teams feel about him today, because if he gets traded again this summer, that'll be the second time he's traded. That'll be his 3rd team in as many years, right? But you got Dennis Smith Jr., a nice young talent. This is a former lottery pick, and he can ball. By the way, need to get them turnovers down, but he can ball. Mitchell Robinson, who can ball. I like Trier a little bit too, and I for sure like Kevin Knox, who can ball. Kevin Knox doesn't make a crap ton of sense playing alongside Kevin Durant. I can see him being one of the guys that gets moved. I'm just saying, bruh. Like, let's not sleep on the fact that the Knicks might have gotten an out to not have to trade Zion Williamson, but at the end of the day, still make a move and go get Anthony Davis if need be. We'll see where the Pelicans headed. A lot of this depends on what the Pelicans are thinking with Anthony Davis, right? The Knicks are not in a bad situation. It's not a bad situation, but I do think if they're going to want Anthony Davis, it's going to take Dennis, Mitchell, probably Knox, and that number 3 pick to get it done. And if that means I get KD, Kyrie, and now Anthony Davis, I think you do it in a heartbeat. And we don't know what the Knicks have under the table with Kevin Durant and Kyrie either. We don't know how solidified that is. Maybe the Knicks and Kyrie already got some under the table, but can't obviously tampering, right? You can't say anything about it. It's not going to leak out. Or maybe Kevin Durant's on the fence about joining the Knicks. Remember, the draft is before the NBA free agency period. Remember that. Draft is in June. The NBA free agency is in July. Think about that long and hard. So the Knicks are going to have to make their pick before they get to free agency. I don't know if Kevin Durant's on the fence. Maybe he's thinking about staying in Golden State. Maybe he's thinking about going to Brooklyn. Maybe Kyrie's on the fence. Maybe he wants to stay in Boston. I'm just saying the Knicks are most likely going to have to make a decision on trading their pick before NBA free agency. Don't think for one second the Knicks are in a bad spot just because they didn't get number 1. Probably not the greatest spot, but not a bad spot by any means. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.